Good morning, students. Students, in our previous lecture on the compounds to be discussed in group number 15, we have done with you the phosphine gas. Now, the another compound we have to discuss in group number 15 is nitric acid. Nitric acid. What is the formula for nitric acid? It is HNO3. Am I clear? Now, how do we prepare the nitric acid in laboratories? This we have done in the class 10th also. When sodium nitrate is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid, what will happen? It will result in the formation of sodium bisulfate and nitric acid. In the class 10th, we told you why do we use concentrated sulfuric acid? Because concentrated sulfuric acid is non-volatile in nature, whereas HNO3 is volatile in nature. So, they can easily be separated by the process of distillation. The question can be asked, why HCl cannot be used? Because HCl is also volatile in nature, and the separation of HCl and H2SO4, separation of HCl and HNO3 will then be a difficult task. Am I clear? So, when sodium nitrate reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid, it will result in the formation of sodium bisulfate and nitric acid. Now, second is the manufacture of nitric acid. Nitric acid can be manufactured by the process which is called as a Ostwald's process. Now, the question is, how do we manufacture nitric acid by Ostwald process? There can be various steps. First one is the oxidation of ammonia. So, ammonia when oxidized in air in presence of catalyst platinum or rhodium at the temperature of 500 Kelvin and 9 bar pressure, it will result in the formation of nitric oxide and water. So, ammonia, a very important reaction as far as the complete the reactions are concerned. Ammonia when oxidized by oxygen will form nitric oxide and water. This nitric oxide in the form of a gas will then combine with oxygen gas and result in the formation of a nitrogen dioxide. Am I clear, student? Now, nitrogen dioxide when dissolved in water, it will result in the formation of a nitric acid, and fuming 98% nitric acid will be obtained by this method. All these three equations are very, very important as far as the examinations are concerned. The question will be asked in the board examination. Explain the Ostwald process for the manufacture of a nitric acid by writing all the chemical reaction. So, this can be a 3 marks question in the board examination. Ammonia when burned in air form nitric oxide. Nitric oxide when react with oxygen form nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide when react with water, it will result in the formation of a fuming nitric acid. Am I clear? Now, properties. It is a colorless liquid. Its aqueous solution behaves as strong acid. How do we know it behaves as a strong acid? When nitric acid is dissolved in water, it will result in the formation of a hydronium ion, which shows that it is acidic in nature. Since it furnishes only one hydronium ion, so it is monobasic in nature. Am I clear? So, when dissolved in water, it furnishes hydronium ion, which shows that it is monobasic in nature. Now, HNO3, this is very, very important reactions. HNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent and attacks all the acid except noble metals. You must learn these equations. These were important in the class 10. These are important as now also. Suppose dilute nitric acid react with copper. Name the gas obtained. It will be nitric oxide, and nitric oxide over here will be a colorless gas. Am I clear? So, copper when react with dilute nitric acid, it will result in the formation of copper nitrate, nitric oxide and water. Nitric oxide will be colorless gas. In the board examination, it will be asked, name the gas produced when copper react with dilute nitric acid, it will be nitric oxide. Similarly, when copper react with concentrated nitric acid, it will evolve a gas which is nitrogen dioxide, and this nitrogen dioxide will be reddish brown in color. A very common question in the board examination. Name the gas produced when copper react with concentrated nitric acid, reddish brown gas nitrogen dioxide. When copper react with dilute nitric acid, colorless and odorless gas, nitric oxide will be given out. So always remember, with the dilute nitric acid, nitric oxide is given out. With the concentrated nitric acid, reddish brown gas, nitrogen dioxide is evolved. Am I clear? Now similarly, all other metals will evolve nitric oxide and this gas over here. Similarly, when zinc, this is an exception, you must learn this. With other metal, the similar kind of reactions will come out. But with zinc, when react with dilute nitric acid, the gas evolved will be nitrous oxide, which is also called as a laughing gas. Just see the point of a difference over here. Here was a nitric oxide gas, here is a laughing gas, which is nitrous oxide. Zinc, when react with concentrated nitric acid, the reactions will be again same. It will be zinc nitrate, water and a nitrogen dioxide. So any metal when react with dilute nitric acid, evolve what gas? Nitric oxide. With concentrated nitric acid, evolve what gas? Nitrogen dioxide. Zinc when react with dilute nitric acid, evolve nitrous oxide. And with concentrated nitric acid, it will evolve a nitrogen dioxide in the form of a gas. Am I clear? Now, some metal like chromium, aluminium do not dissolve in nitric acid. Why? Because it forms the protective layer of oxides on its surface. So, due to the formation of protective layer of oxides on the surface. Is it clear? So, nitric acid is a very strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes metal to their metallic salts. With dilute nitric acid, nitric oxide gas is given out. With concentrated nitric acid, nitrogen dioxide gas is given out. Now, similarly, if you take the known metal, these known metals are also oxidized to form acids with the nitric acid. Like if you take iodine, when react with nitric acid, iodine will be oxidized to iodic acid. Am I clear, student? Carbon will be oxidized to carbon dioxide. Sulfur will be oxidized to sulfuric acid, and phosphorus will be oxidized to phosphoric acid. Now many of these are now no more in the syllabus, in the further reduced syllabus, but these were the reactions which forms a part of the formation of a phosphoric acid, sulfuric acid, and was always and always the worst coming question in the board examination. So it oxidizes the known metal to their corresponding acids or their oxides, such as iodine. When oxidized with nitric acid will form iodic acid. Am I clear? Carbon, when oxidized with nitric acid, it will result in the formation of a carbon dioxide. Sulfur will be oxidized to sulfuric acid. Phosphorus will be oxidized to phosphoric acid. Am I clear? Now, the test of nitrate ion, or we may say test of nitric acid. Very common test you have done in the class 10th also. That was a ring test. In the ring test, what we did? We took a test tube. Here we take a salt or we take nitric acid. To this we add ferrous sulfate solution plus concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube. And when we add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube, reddish brown ring was obtained at the junction of the two liquid. That reddish brown ring was of a nitrate, or I must say nitroso-ferrous sulfate, which indicate the presence of a nitrate ion in the given salt. So nitrate ion will react with ferrous ion in the acid condition, will form ferric ion and nitrosyl oxide. This nitrosyl oxide will react with hydrated oxides of iron and will result in the formation of reddish brown complex, which will be nitroso-ferrous sulfate, FeSO4, or in some of the book it can also be written as FeSO4NO. So this is our ring test for the identification of a nitrate ion or nitric acid. Now another reaction can be action as aqua regia. What is aqua regia? 1 part of concentrated nitric acid and 3 part of concentrated HCl is called as a aqua regia. Remember, nitric acid does not react with a noble metal, but noble metal like gold and platinum, when made to react with aqua regia, they dissolve. So platinum, when dissolved in aqua regia, it will form the soluble salt of platinum tetrachloride. Gold, when dissolved in chlorine or aqua regia, it will form a soluble salt of gold chloride. Fine. So noble metal do not react with the nitric acid, but these, when made to react with aqua regia, will form a soluble salt. Will form a soluble salt over here. Am I clear? There is one more thing, student. We all know the active metal when react with acid, they evolve a gas which is a hydrogen gas. But nitric acid is a typical acid, as it shows the properties of an acid but does not evolve hydrogen from the on reaction with the active metals, except magnesium and manganese. Magnesium and manganese, when react with very, very dilute nitric acid, which is 1% of a dilute nitric acid, may evolve the hydrogen gas. So remember, this does not evolve hydrogen gas. Reason being, because it is a strong oxidizing agent, hydrogen so evolved will change into the water form. Am I clear, student, over here? Now the uses. It is used in the manufacture of ammonium nitrate, explosives, and in the pickling of a stainless steel. So this was something about nitric acid. You may also read your book for the more information of the nitric acid, but as far as the board syllabus is concerned, this is something what is required. I hope the group number 15 must have been very, very clear to you. Now in the next lecture, we will start our discussion with the group number 16. Thank you.